Hey, this is Daryl Henry with Insurance for Entrepreneurs, and this video is what is commercial auto insurance for Maryland businesses. I'm going to walk through the typical parts of a commercial auto policy so that when you go to buy commercial auto insurance, you'll be better prepared. Let's first start by talking about who it's for. Commercial auto insurance is for businesses, vehicles owned by the business, used for business purposes. It is different from personal auto insurance because personal auto insurance is typically owned by an individual and is used for household items like going to and from the grocery store. Business is for business. So the first part of a commercial auto policy is liability coverage, and liability is damage that you cause to somebody else. For a commercial auto policy, I typically recommend you start with $1 million. It's really not hard to get a catastrophic vehicle accident. And for a lot of people, the fastest way you'll have $1 million lawsuit is driving a vehicle. The second coverage that you're looking for in a commercial auto policy is collision coverage. So, in liability, we're talking about damage that you cause to other people. That can be people outside your car, that can be you get in a bad accident and people inside your car get hurt. Collision coverage is damage to your vehicle when you are at fault in the accident. So, if you're in a fender bender, you hit somebody else, liability will pay for the damage to the car in front of you. Collision coverage is going to pay to repair your car. The next part of a commercial auto policy is comprehensive coverage. So, similar to collision coverage, it is protection for your vehicle when you're in an accident. Except for comprehensive coverage, you're typically not at fault. So, maybe a deer ran into your car. That happened to me. I did not hit a deer, the deer hit me. But comprehensive is covering my vehicle when I get hit by a deer. Or it can be hail, or it can be flood, or any one of a number of things. But comprehensive covers your vehicle for all other causes of loss other than when you're at fault driving the vehicle. The next part is medical payments coverage. So this ties in with liability coverage. Liability pays for injuries to somebody else or damage to somebody else when you're in an accident and you're deemed to be negligent. Medical payments is a smaller amount that pays for people's medical bills to get in an ambulance, get transported to the hospital, with the hope that if copays and deductibles are paid, they'll be less likely to sue you and sue your business. So it's usually $2,500, $5,000, a very small amount, with the idea being that it's no fault. You don't have to be deemed negligent for medical payments coverage to be paid. If there's more damage, they're probably going to sue, and that's liability insurance. The next part of a commercial auto policy is underinsured and uninsured motorist coverage. This is one place where I'll see people take more risk than they should. 1 out of 6 drivers in Maryland is uninsured. Keep that in mind. And usually the people that are carrying the lowest amount of insurance are the people that are the worst drivers because they think auto insurance is too expensive. Uninsured and underinsured motorist coverage pays if you're in an accident and you get hit by someone that either has no coverage or not enough coverage. And so, for all the reasons I just talked about, it's really important to have this coverage because you don't know that everybody else around you is going to be responsible. And usually, the people that are the least responsible are the ones that buy the least amount of coverage. The last piece of a commercial auto policy that I'll review is hired and non-owned auto coverage. So hired and non-owned auto is when your employees or maybe a volunteer drives their personal vehicle on behalf of the business, in which case a commercial auto policy will act second on top of the personal auto insurance, or if you rent a vehicle. The commercial auto policy will provide liability coverage, and depending what you buy, not every policy will do it. Maybe they'll provide physical damage coverage for the rental vehicle too. There are a couple of other parts of a commercial auto policy. You can get rental reimbursement or towing, but I'm not going to really address those in this video. So those are the key parts of a commercial auto policy. If that was helpful, please hit like and subscribe. It helps other people like you find the content. If you want to learn more about me, go to my website, insuranceforentrepreneurs.net. Thank you for watching, and as always, go build something great.